my correct people and obedient family. I throw salute and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where and when you dey watch my video from. I won't drop this video for now. Say make we dey thank God. Say God bring Peter Obi come for us to come open our eyes to see waiting the our judiciary system. You know, things what they overlook, take as business as usual. You just can't change your own narratives. I want when I go watch this video, they don't analyze all the evidence where Peter Obi bring come court, and it stands a very big chance of winning this case based on the Supreme Court's judgment for May 9th this year. Guys, you know it's in a just let you know watch this video. I don't want to talk too much. What you go just do be say, just help me snatch this video as usual. Run with them, make you share them, make them see. Make people know say there is hope and Nigeria will change. Guys, don't forget to drop your comments and also follow this my Facebook page, NHTV NG. Go my YouTube channel, NHTV Hangout. Subscribe, like the channel, turn the notification bell on. So when I drop video, you will get notification. Share this video, like this video, so that Facebook and YouTube go suggest that for a lot of people. I go see you now for my next update when I watch this video. Bye-bye.
And I'm the presidential candidate of the fictional Common Sense People's Party. Now, I have a very important video here to show you. In this video, Nigerians from all walks of life gather to discuss the forthcoming and much anticipated judgment of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. Now, we all know one of the major questions raised by Peter Obi and his legal team against this presidential election is the issue of non-compliance with the electoral guidelines, especially as regards electronic transmission of results from the polling unit to the IREV in real time. APC, Tinubu, and INEC lawyers have tried the whole time to lie to Nigerians that the IREV, that is INEC's result viewing portal, is not an important aspect of the elections. And some gullible Nigerians are beginning to believe, even when Professor Mahmoud Yakubu and Festus Okoye went around the whole country and even outside Nigeria to tell whoever cared to listen that the transmission of results from the polling units to the IREV was sacrosanct. Now, after carrying out their dubious acts, they have now returned through their lawyers to tell us that transmission from polling unit to the IREV is not important at all, that IREV is not a major component of the election. But the Supreme Court judgment in May says something totally different, and it was clearly broken down in the video that I'm going to show you now. Please carefully watch this video to hear what the Supreme Court says about the IREV, and I'll shed more light afterwards. See the video.
Biggest mistake APC made was going to challenge the outcome of Osun governorship election, because that was the first time we compelled our Supreme Court to give us their own interpretation and understanding of 2022 Electoral Act. And there is a slide I sent to him that I call Supreme Court verbatim. In that place, the Supreme Court recognized that there are 4 or 5 documents that must be relied on to adjudicate on any electoral matter, especially after election. The Constitution, of course, the Electoral Act, the guideline of INEC, and the training manual of INEC. Of course, everything situating on the Evidence Act, which is 5 documents. I call it the marking scheme. And Supreme Court used their mouth in the case of Oyetola versus Adeleke to say clearly that that is Supreme Court writing. This is Supreme Court. The collation system and the INEC result viewing portal are parts of the election process and play particular roles in that process. That was their judgment in May. And so I am asking myself, if you keep reading further, will the Supreme Court renege from this their statement that they just made in May? It says the collation system is made of the centers where results are collated at various stages of the election. So the polling unit result transmitted to the collation system provide the relevant collation officers, And APC said is a mere inability. APC used the word mere inability of INEC to transmit results. that it is immaterial. The result was impeccable. These were the adjectives that APC used. And that INEC should be scored 90%. But the Supreme Court says that it is a relevant part of the process and it provides the collation officers the means to verify a polling unit result. That's all. That's Supreme Court. So, if the Supreme Court jumps up and quashes everything they have said, especially what they said with respect to Adeleke versus Oyetola, then what can we do as Nigerians?
All right, let me come in here. Now, that is part A of the video. Before I show you part B, which is also very, very important, let me quickly shed more light on what he just said. He said there clearly that just in May 2023 here, the Supreme Court, in the case of Oyetola versus Adeleke Osun State elections, upheld that the IREV is a legal part of the election process. And remember that even the INEC National Commissioner, Festus Okoye, said that if there is any dispute between the results on the physical form EC8 and the results electronically transmitted to the IREV, that the one on the IREV takes precedence. Yes, Festus Okoye said it. And going by the IREV results, Obi won that election. That is why you hear APC and Tinubu talking about rerun, because they know that if this Supreme Court judgment is replicated, Obi will be declared winner. Now it make them they talk about rerun. So now let's get back to the part B of the video, which is also very important. Siam.
I don't really know what to do. But that is why we need to keep spreading this message. You know, they are hearing us now as we are talking. They read what we are writing. They listen to us when we talk. And let them know that we have young Nigerians like us who are delving into this document. Before now, until P2B came to rouse our curiosity, we don't care what they happen. But now P2B has compelled us to go and verify. And we are verifying the Constitution, we are verifying the Electoral Act, we are verifying the guidelines, we are verifying the manuals. And now that we have verified it, we are telling, let me ask us a question. In America and in the United Kingdom, who are the people who acquit or condemn? It's the people, the jury system. You don't need to be a lawyer to be called up to the jury. You just need to be a good citizen. It's a random sampling. They pick anybody. And they sit you, and the judge will bring the rule book and say, the case that we are handling today is this. These are the conditions. You're going to hear their case. When you want to make your jury deliberation, follow these rules. It's ordinary people that come out and say, this man should be killed, or this man should be put in jail, or this man should be released. And then the next thing the judge is going to do is to pick the other documents and say, whosoever they told you to kill, this is how you're going to kill them. Kill them with the bullets, or kill them by hanging. Whosoever they say release.
You have heard him. And he said two things there that I would like to address. Number one, he said that this is why we need to keep spreading the message. He said they are hearing everything we are saying and they are reading everything we are writing. Some people, even obedient, they will come into the comment section and say, let us be more quiet on this matter. No! This is how we will continue until we see the very end of this matter. The knowledge of the truth must go round because people perish for lack of knowledge. Number two, he spoke about the jury system in America where ordinary citizens pass judgment. Some people will come into the comment section. They'll be saying, are you a lawyer? Are you a judge? That you are saying all these things. Brother, do I need to be a lawyer or a judge to know that Tinubu didn't score 25% in FCT? This is a mathematical issue. You carry biro now, you calculate and you realize that the man did not score 25% in FCT. And the Constitution is clear about this matter. Do I need to be a judge to know that INEC did not transmit results from the polling unit to the IREV? How can you ask me not to demand accountability because I'm not a lawyer? When Mahmoud Yakubu was going about and giving his word on electronic transmission, was he speaking to only lawyers? Anyway, let me save my breath. The people that mostly say these things are people that view every political issue in this country through religious and ethnic lenses. And I know why they lay all those complaints. It is because when we say this truth, when we speak these facts, it presses their neck. And so we go continue to dey press on our neck until we see the end of this matter. And we are saying all eyes on the judiciary. All eyes on the judiciary. Just as that speaker said, the young people of Nigerians, their eyes don't open now. It won't be business as usual. The facts have been laid bare for everybody to see. So we know what to expect. Make them not use us play so that wahala no go dey. Pass judgment according to the dictates of the Constitution and of the electoral law.